All right, the school holes are here, and there's one question: what are you going to do with those kids? Another question you might want to ask is how much time will they spend on screens?
Will it be 2 hours a day, 3 or even 5? Actually, the answer will surprise and maybe shock you. We've got the results of a new survey on screens, holidays and parents. Tim Wilson logs on.
School's out. And screens, well, the screens are in.
So school holidays for us, it's quite a lot from the kids, especially if they're getting bored.
Meet the kids. Mia, 5, and Liam, aged 8.
If mum and dad said, like, you can be on screens as long as you like, how long would you be on screens?
About an hour. 88 hours.
Dad Glenn's at home because he's a teacher. It's the school holidays, a break when many parents fib to themselves about how much screen time their kids will have. That's according to a new survey by Opinion Compare.
We asked for brutal honesty on that in the question, and the amount of parents admitting that actually they underestimate the amount of time their children have on screens, I think that was almost 50%.
But Opinion Compare's Gavin Mail has more startling information about kids and screen time. 1/4 of parents said that they expected that during the holidays their kids would be on screens for 5 hours or more a day.
Not just the 5 hours, I mean the highest we went in the survey was 7 hours, and that had a big chunk. I think that was around 12% were 7+, and so we didn't think we'd need to ask about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours, but obviously there's a good chunk in there that are really going to be spending pretty much half the day looking at a screen.
I think we're probably on the strict side. I think from what I've spoken to our kids, I think we're on the strict side.
With that, we decided to put Dad's strictness and self-awareness to the test.
So guys, are you ready to do an experiment?
Yes.
We want you to write down how much time Dad spends on his phone, okay? Okay, can you do that?
Yeah.
Well, hide it.
While they're trying to figure it out, we get Dad to estimate how much time he spends on his device. Suddenly, it's time for Dad's big reveal. 5 hours from Liam, 5 from Mia. 3 hours a day from Glenn.
Why do you think 5?
Because he always looks on Facebook. Sometimes I have to take his phone and just actually turn it off.
Glenn's phone settings tell us he's correct. It's about 3 hours a day.
I'm up 11% from last week.
So you are up.
Yeah.
Something's happening, but
Yeah.
not
School
as big.
holidays.
School holidays.
Bored.
Meaning when it comes to screens and school holidays, you have to make sure your parental controls have plenty of bounce.
It's an interesting one. I thought I had nailed this, these school holidays. I sent my kids to the farm in Taranaki, and you'd think there'd be no devices. And then I rang today and they've been to the movies, and when I Skyped them just before, they were on the iPad.
Well, there we go, exactly. This is the thing. I mean, you guys are watching us now.
Yep.
On a screen.
We count as screens. Do the movies count, do you think?
The movies, well,
It's a
I
screen,
suppose
isn't it?
they are kind of. I mean, you're always trying to get your kids to watch less screens, aren't you? I mean, most parents are in that situation.
Yeah.
But it is quite hard. I mean, we have to kind of hide our screens from our kids.
Yeah.
In fact, there's so many hiding places that are not available anymore in our house that we lost my son's device because we couldn't remember where we put it. 'Cause we've gone through so many different hiding places.
I feel like you did well, though, because you're sending some of your kids to sport camp, to cricket camp. That's
Yeah.
a good option, because there's no screens there, surely.
Get them away from the screens. But then one kid has a screen, and then about 20 kids are around that kid looking at the screen.
Yeah, they cluster. You've got to band together as parents, don't you?